door's locked. Bar's closed already, so no one should bother us.
D'accord, et c'est quoi le plan? J'ai raté quelque chose.
I've just thought of something.
Yes, Max?
Récap. Oh.
Let's worry about it later.
J'avais déjà pris un carton ici dedans. Plus rien à voir là. Là-bas peut-être?
The company office is closed at night.
On est censé rester là jusqu'à ce qu'ils sortent, c'est ça?
The door's locked. Bar's closed already, so no one should bother us.
Mais encore. Qu'est-ce que j'ai dans mes poches? Ah ah.
The door's locked.
Bon, ah, pardon. Ça fait mal. Je dois forcer l'entrée ou quoi? Ouf, c'est moche. On va voler dans la caisse.
It looks like a drinks price list. The prices are quite low. It would cost several times more downtown, but I would rather take Laura there all the same. This is a drinks price list next to the cash register.
D'accord. Il y a une moto au plafond.
An old commercial sign for a tire seller. A railway sign. Hopefully it was not taken from some important place. I always wanted to go across the US on Route 66, but I won't say no to this trip, leading along the whole western coast. It's obvious that one won't get tea or milk here, even without this stuff. I've never been interested in flat track. The bike is supposed to go forward, not chase round and round. Another picture of a bike in the biker's bar. Nothing special. Tomorrow beer for free. Funny, even though not very original. To be honest, I would have expected more pinups than this. Brig? I don't know that one. I always like Indians better than Harleys. Indian is simply Indian. You can't explain it. You have to feel it. Nice piece. That's why I wanted to go to Cuba. These old American cars are still used there. Some blonde jokes. They can get away with it here. Not many of them would come to the harbor bar. Motor racing, mountain climbing, and bullfighting are the only true sports. All the rest are children's games played by adults. Hemingway said that. But I can't quite get why such a thing would hang here, in a biker's bar. Somehow it doesn't seem to belong here. Warning, no spitting on the pavement. It seems that this really hung somewhere. It seems like an inverse radiation symbol, but I don't know what that means.
Oh. C'est vache, hein, ça. Franchement, avec le reflet de ma lampe sur mon écran, je ne l'aurais jamais vu.
The nail holds the sign. From the side. If someone wanted to hide that it's possible to lift the sign off, he definitely failed.
Vous trouvez que c'est la triche, vous, d'utiliser ça? Est-ce que la chasse aux pixels fait partie du plaisir d'un point and click?
A safe can be opened with this lever. But of course, you'd have to put in the right combination first.
D'accord. Il y a encore ça que j'ai pas regardé.
A light switch. There's nothing special about it. This turns on the back room light. I don't need that.
Comment il le sait?
This turns on some light in here. I hope no one outside
d'accord.
notices the light.
J'aurais peut-être un peu plus vu le clou, en effet.
Small badge with a bike. Hard to tell what kind.
Ok, donc on a ceci.
The lever won't move. This is the wrong combination.
Oh, c'est une combinaison à 8 chiffres. Bah, je suppose que c'est un rapport avec la liste de prix. Ça ne peut pas être aussi simple.
This is a drinks price. This is a drinks price.
Donc je suis obligée de la retrouver ici, c'est ça? Bon, déjà, il y a des choses bizarres, genre banane, citron, jus d'orange. J'ai vu un autre fruit, je pense, non. Donc il y a des choses un peu louches. Je vais retourner voir un peu les panneaux autour, peut-être. Ah oui, il y avait ça qui était bizarre.
Motor racing, mountain climbing, and bullfighting are the only true sports. All the rest are children's games played by adults. Hemingway said that. But I can't quite get why such a thing would hang here, in a biker's bar.
Hemingway.
Somehow it doesn't seem to belong here.
Est-ce que... Ah, j'aurais pu... Est-ce qu'il y a une boisson qui s'appelle Hemingway? Non. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on va faire? Je me demande... Qu'est-ce que je peux faire? Est-ce qu'on a encore de l'exploration à faire, en fait, tout simplement? Ah.
This is a list of drinks with prices and ingredients. I wouldn't
Tiens.
mind trying some of them.
Je vois un nom qui me parle. Si c'est ça, c'est vraiment tiré par les cheveux, mais donc alors, je vais reprendre mon petit papier, comme d'habitude. Alors, Hemingway. C'est du rhum blanc. Plus marasquin. Plus jus de citron. J'ai l'impression de faire ma liste de courses. Plus jus de pamplemousse. Il n'y a rien d'autre, hein. Donc rhum blanc marasquin, jus de citron, jus de pamplemousse. Berk.
Really an exquisite piece. Laura and I wanted one just like this in the living room. Actually, I don't really know why we didn't buy it. I'll have to ask her.
Quelle bonne question.
I used to be really good at this. In college, I hustled people in bars just like this. But that's long gone. Whoever sits at the back has little more privacy than the others.
On se demande pourquoi faire. Donc alors, je vais aller tester ma théorie. Et on a tout vu. Ah ouais. J'y ai accès. C'est cool. Bon ben alors je vais prendre les numéros ici tant que j'y suis. Alors on aurait dit rhum blanc 15, marasquin 20, jus de citron 12 et jus de pamplemousse 10. Ce serait 15, 20, 12, 10. Franchement, les énigmes sont à dormir debout, quoi. 15, 20, 12, 20, 12, 10. Yes.
I did it! I opened the safe.
Ooh.
Definitely one of the stolen exhibits. I wonder how Namusa would look when he sees that mask.
De toute façon, les pièces à conviction que tu prends illégalement ne sont pas recevables normalement aussi.
Rare old coins. Stolen, how else? I'll take a look at that message. Tony, I've handed over the 2 statuettes to the person who ordered them. He told me that he's not interested in the other items and that we can fence them. I'll come over for my share next week. B.
Oh. Nous avons un problème. Éteins la lampe. Parfait. Planque-toi bien.
Joe, don't stoop, cock. Did you think I wouldn't find you? You're dead already.
Ah là là. On va en avoir des soucis.
So I guess it's obvious, isn't it? Those statues were ordered stolen.
Leclerc is behind it?
Who else? If lawyers couldn't help, Zola could. And Nemosa turned a blind eye to it. That's the better case scenario.
Okay, now I'm going to talk to her.
But we still have no proof. Nothing connecting her to the theft. You said it yourself.
Yes, I did, but I'm sick of it. Maybe we won't prove her guilty, but I want to tell her what we know. I want to see how she reacts. Maybe it'll stop there and nobody is going to pay for it, but I'm still going to do that.
I'm going with you. We have to persuade that servant.
No, I'll think of something. Just take me there. Now it's my turn.
Ah, on va jouer avec Clara alors.
I know everything. I know that you gave the order to have those statues stolen.
And nice to meet you too. Madame Durand. Lara, right?
Obviously, you keep everyone around here under your thumb, including Namusa, and you're certain that you can get away with it. But not everyone jumps through your hoops for you. Certainly not me. Even if I can't prove you guilty, Catalego will appreciate the information.
If someone took something from you, something that is really dear to you, wouldn't you want to get it back?
A theft is a theft.
Yes. Someone took something that didn't belong to him and didn't want to give it back. You've got that right.
That's why we have courts to decide on such things. According to the court, the statuettes don't belong to you any longer.
How much do you know about the case? Have you studied the file?
No, I haven't.
Do that. Read about the flimsy basis upon which has been built the truth of the court. Who want to take what has belonged to others for generations? But that would be too complicated, wouldn't it? Or not? maybe it would be a waste of time. You obviously prefer to believe more in some official than to believe in what makes sense in your heart.
That's what you think? That I'm so blinded? Good. I'll take a close look at it. And what's more, if I come to the conclusion that those statuettes are rightfully yours, I'll help you to get them legally. But if not...
If not, I'll admit that in public and return them. I'm in your hands, Lara.
Elle vient vraiment d'avouer que c'était elle qui les avait, quoi.
Another unfortunate one.
But that's... Jabali, stop the car! Stop the car!
Oh oh.
As you wish. But I'd rather stop a little further along.
You? This is not the right moment. You can't go there.
What are you talking about, dammit? That's Max's car. Our car. Where's Max?
Listen, we're doing...
Where is Max? Am I speaking Swahili? Where is Max?
There was an accident. The Volkswagen crashed into a motorcycle and fell into the sea. The driver of the motorcycle is dead. He burnt. We haven't identified him yet. And your husband, we can't find him.
You can't find him? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Where could he be?
He was probably carried away by the water. The Coast Guard is searching the area. Unfortunately, it's almost certain that he, too, is dead.
That is nonsense. You haven't checked it properly yet. I'll do it myself. Yes, sure, that'll be best.
You're upset. I understand that. But this really isn't your concern.
It's my husband. Of course it's my bloody concern. I'm going to take a look.
Le pauvre. Je me mets à sa place, ça doit être atroce. Bon. Lara.
I know that motorbike at Zola's.
And the stopping distance?
It's already documented. Everything will be in the file.
On va tout faire pour retrouver Max. Ah.
That's Max's diary.
I've checked the motorcycle driver. He's had a massive head injury, multiple bone fractures, scratches. There's no way he could survive that.
Good. Tell the coroner
Max's diary? The last entry is unfinished. Somebody probably disturbed him. I'll take it. I don't care if someone regards it as evidence. Those notes, drawings. Max did similar things before. I wonder if those terrible nightmares returned to him. Why, damn it, didn't he tell me anything?
Who called that in?
Some old couple was driving along and they saw smoke, but they didn't see the actual accident.
Je vais quand même écouter ce qu'il raconte. C'est difficile, hein. Bon.
And the stopping distance?
Oh, comment c'est
It's
bon.
already documented.
Ils ont
Everything
continué en
will be in the
boucle.
file.
Quand la roue commence à tourner, je suis rentrée de force dans un bar. Une autre expérience pleine d'adrénaline. Même si malheureusement je n'ai pas été capable de parler à quelqu'un.
I've checked the motorcycle driver.
Ça a failli ne
He's
pas
had a
très bien
massive
se
head
terminer
injury,
pour moi.
multiple bone fractures,
Mais j'ai obtenu
scratches.
ce
There's
que
no
j'étais
way he
venu
could
chercher.
survive
Et les menaces de Zola à mon
Tell the
égard,
coroner I want
on ne
an
se
autopsy
rencontrera
report
plus
as
jamais
soon
tous
as
les deux.
possible.
Au diable ces menaces. Eh bien, ce n'est probablement pas tout à fait normal. J'ai dû m'arrêter et le noter. Vraiment une vision étrange. Une ville dans la brume,
Who called that
un
in?
pont, le Golden
Some
Gate
old
peut-être.
couple was driving along
Ouais,
and
c'était
they
probablement
saw
San
smoke,
Francisco.
but they didn't see
Mais
the
pourquoi?
actual
Qu'est-ce que ça
accident.
signifie? Je veux lui en parler. Elle peut voir que quelque chose se passe. Je veux lui en parler, nous allons faire quelque chose. Nous avons vécu le pire ensemble.
And the
Des choses
stopping
vraiment
distance?
bizarres.
It's already
Et nous
documented.
réussissons
Everything
toujours.
will be in the file.
En fait, c'est tout à fait... En fait, c'est assez... D'accord. Il voulait me parler de quelque chose, on dirait.
I've checked the motorcycle driver. He's had a massive head injury, multiple bone fractures, scratches. There's no way he could survive that.
Is the seat shot through? The seat is shot through, but I don't see any blood. Hopefully Max wasn't hit.
Good. Tell the coroner I want an...
Tire is shot through. If Max was going fast, that wouldn't have made his driving any easier. You don't have to be an expert to see someone was shooting at Max.
Who called that in?
On a tout vu.
Captain Namusa looks quite nervous.
Plus le corps brûlé, on ne sait pas l'identifier, c'est quand même bizarre.
What have you found out?
Not much. We have to wait for the experts.
No. If you're not able to find out yourselves, I'll tell you. That wasn't any common accident. Someone was shooting at Max. They shot through a tire, but Max is a great driver. He could handle that.
Ouf.
And they kept shooting at him. The seat. Did you notice at all that there was no blood? No blood! Max wasn't hurt! I know that bike. Is it possible you wouldn't recognize its driver? It's someone you know very well, Captain. Someone you've covered for? It's Tony Zola. What, not ringing a bell?
But No, that's not how it is. I never told him to.
I know very well what you told him. I understand now. You didn't cover for him. You actually hired him. You hired him for that theft because Zenzele Leclerc wanted it.
But he was only supposed to steal certain things. Stuff that belonged to her. She's from the Leclerc family. I haven't ever taken a bribe, never acted dishonestly. But there are things stronger than human law. When the blood of your ancestors call, you can't turn a blind eye to it.
D'accord.
I'm ready to deal with the consequences. I'll hand in my resignation today. But you must know, I didn't have any idea that it was going to take 2 lives.
2 lives? That scum is no loss. But concerning Max, I understand that it would be quite useful for you if he disappeared. Maybe you'd like to get rid of me too, but that's a pity. He's alive.
Madame Duran, you're wrong. I don't hold anything against you. If I could take it all back, I would. It's terrible, dreadful. But you have to admit to yourself, your husband...
Max is alive. I can feel it. I know it. He promised to never leave me. Nothing can separate us. And you know what? Don't try to understand. You can't. No one can.
Aïe, aïe, aïe. J'espère qu'elle a raison.
Do you see that car, Laura? Broken. Just like your life. Broken beyond repair. You looked for him. Yelled, cried, prayed. You waited. You still do. Even back in Lyon. Through hazy days and dreamless nights. Before the sun shines again, a lot of dark things will cross the sky. A lot of very, very dark things, Lara.
La pauvre.
I knew you'd be here.
So get started. What are you going to tell me? That I'm strong and will endure? That time heals?
I'll tell you anything it takes to make you feel better.
Wait now. Where's that amusing Diego I know? What about some funny story? Yesterday I put all his belongings in a box and took it to the cellar. And about 3 o'clock I woke up, fetched the box, and spent the rest of the night returning his things to where they were before. Nobody knows what it's like, Diego. Nobody has even the slightest idea.
Lara, go back to work. See your friends. We'll get coffee together. Imagine that they make something that's actually drinkable.
That chapter's closed. What did that damn work give me? What have I accomplished? Found a couple paintings? No, Diego. It's time to move on. To burn all my bridges. That's the only way for me to live through it.
I was afraid you'd say that. But your work is more important than you think. Here, read this. I wanted to give it to you when you came to the office, but it seems now I won't have the opportunity.
Alors, c'est de Brooke à Diego. Objet. Petit service en retour pour samedi. Merci pour samedi. Si tu n'avais pas été là, je me serais sérieusement viandée et ça aurait été une véritable catastrophe. Soit. Dieu donne des cartes à ce bâtard ou alors il triche tout simplement. Et comme tu le sais, je ne crois pas en l'existence de ce vieil homme barbu assis là-haut sur un nuage. Alors la prochaine fois, je vais me contenter de bien l'observer. Personne n'a le droit de me prendre pour un crétin. Mais j'ai mis la main sur des informations intéressantes, bien qu'elles ne soient pas aussi précieuses que j'ai pu sauver grâce à toi. Que ce que j'ai pu sauver grâce à toi, d'accord. Peut-être que tu pourras faire plaisir à quelqu'un. Ce matin, j'ai vu une note interne. Ton ami qui dirige maintenant ce département indépendant du rang est susceptible de recevoir des éloges. Je ne sais pas exactement dans le cadre de quelle affaire, tu le sauras probablement mieux que moi. Mais il semblerait qu'une certaine comtesse du pays de Galles est venue nous remercier personnellement, notre patron, parce que nous avions sauvé la vie de sa petite fille. Durand aurait révélé qu'il avait volé des vieux bols ou quelque chose comme ça. Et quand ils ont pris les voleurs, ils ont trouvé un bonus, une petite fille dont les voleurs avaient essayé d'obtenir rançon. Ah, c'est la petite fille qui est morte dans Memento Mori dans notre partie. Des vieux bols. Je vois pas. À en juger par les conversations téléphoniques interceptées, ces salauds avaient décidé de se débarrasser de la petite fille. Qu'ils reçoivent l'argent ou pas. La vieille dame doit vraiment être quelqu'un d'important parce que la recommandation est une éloge. Pour une éloge est apparue ici même le lendemain. Désolée. Ça doit encore passer par ce processus d'approbation complètement débile, mais ce sera officiellement annoncé avant la semaine prochaine. Alors je te donne la chance de devenir le porteur de bonnes nouvelles.
This? You think this will change anything?
If this doesn't, then nothing will.
The new coffee. Is it really drinkable?
You've never tasted better. I'll lend you my umbrella, okay?
No thanks, I don't need it.
Ok, je vais lire son journal. Retour à Lyon seul. Oula. D'accord, elle a écrit tout ça. Bon ben, je vais garder ça pour la partie suivante alors.